Imagine being found, but no one knows your name, a family without their loved one, an investigator without a clue. There's no name to put on your gravestone. With no one coming forward, the case was destined to go cold. Welcome back to Presumed Dead, where we take a look at suspicious disappearances, unidentified victims, and cold cases. Today, we're taking a closer look at the case of the Bowmanville Jane Doe and see if we can uncover the truth. On October 27, 2006, a man was harvesting dogwood plants in a marshy field near South Service Road and Holt Road in Bowmanville, Ontario, when he stopped to investigate something. Hidden beneath the brush and buried by time were the skeletal remains of a woman. The condition of the body suggested she had been there for quite a while. The estimated time frame of her death was believed to be in between 1976 to 2006. The woman was 18 to 25 years old. She had prominent upper teeth with dental work using metal materials. There was a healed nasal fracture and possible medical treatment or rhinoplasty. Analysis of her bones suggested the possibility of anemia. Records of this case prove one thing for certain: Durham Regional Police has never forgotten this woman. Efforts to identify her and solve what happened are ongoing, 20 years after she was discovered. For years, investigators believed they knew who they were looking for: a Caucasian female with some distinguishing clues that could lead them to identifying her. During 2006, they could not have confirmed her descent. The missed detail we would learn throughout time and forensic advancement. The woman in the marsh, African with possible ties to the Caribbean. The condition of the remains bore little clues to the cause of death, but it's suspected to be a homicide. Durham Regional Police came out to the location several times, hoping to find more evidence, and they did. Among the remains, a digital Omni watch was found, a style commonly sold through consumers distributing in the early 1980s. It provides an important reference point in the timeline, because this type of digital watch was only available beginning around 1981. It establishes that she couldn't have died before that time. In effect, it sets a lower boundary for the case, indicating she was alive at least into the early 1980s. While it does not pinpoint the exact time frame of death, it helps narrow the timeline by ruling out any possibility that she died prior to the watch's availability. A ring was found with her. A women's size 9.5 red garnet piece with small diamonds. It was stamped Burns, linked to a jeweler in Oshawa, not far from the location she was found. Burns operated from 1923 to 1994. This offers another important point of reference. Because the business was no longer operating after that year, the ring was acquired before 1994. While it does not establish an exact year of death, it helps define the broader time frame in which she was alive. When considered alongside the watch, it reinforces that she was likely living sometime between the early 1980s and the mid-1990s. This could help investigators narrow the possible window even further. That being said, the ring definitely could have been purchased before 1994 and found its way to our victim later on. Someone, somewhere, has seen this shirt, the watch, the ring, and the woman. Share this video. Get this information out there so we can identify this person and begin investigating what happened to her. Maybe someone who has information was too scared to come forward? Maybe you're still scared? Please, call Durham Regional Police right now if you have anything that can help solve this mystery. A heart-shaped ornament and a ribbon left behind, but what they meant and who they belonged to remains unknown. The striped t-shirt found with her, believed to have been sold through Tip Top Tailor, a men's clothing retailer, in the mid-1990s, the same one in the most recent reconstruction drawing with color. This provides one of the most significant clues in narrowing the timeline. Described as a men's style shirt, this detail does not confirm ownership, but adds an additional layer of uncertainty about its origin. More importantly, its retail period suggests she was alive at least into the mid-1990s. When considered alongside the watch and ring, this shifts the likely time frame forward, indicating that her death may have occurred sometime after the early 1980s, in the mid to late 1990s, or even into the early 2000s. Okay, detectives, let's go. We're on the case. Here are my thoughts, theories, and questions. I invite you to share yours in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss a case. I need your help on this. Let's follow the evidence. The location itself raises serious questions. A marshy area just off a major highway, not somewhere easily stumbled upon by accident. It's hard for me to believe a woman in the time frame would be out there willingly. Or was she? Did she know her murderer? I think so. Did she trust someone that wore sheep's clothing? It's likely. It very well could be. During the time hitchhiking was very common, location is accessible enough, especially for someone familiar with the area. There's no houses, no businesses, gas stations, or stores. There's no logical reason someone would need to travel into that area. It's a place offering privacy, limited visibility, and quick access from the highway. Was she kidnapped from somewhere far away and then murdered or dumped there, in the marsh? Let's think about that a minute. With the ring being linked to an Oshawa jewelry store? Nah, I personally don't believe that theory. Let me ask this. Why is there no missing persons report? What would cause her to be that socially disconnected, I wonder? She could have been estranged from her family. But why? It's just a theory of mine, but it's starting to sound like domestic violence to me. Abusers usually systematically remove everyone they can from their partner's life. Then, there's no one to run to, no one to encourage them to leave their spouse and get to safety. Abusers are also known to move their partner far away, making it easier to control them, even monitoring their phone calls. Maybe they just moved to the Durham region recently. Maybe no one recognized her because she wasn't allowed to meet anyone. The abuser often resorts to making the family no longer want to speak to their loved one. I wonder, did she have a child? There's so many questions. Whose daughter is this? She had a healed nasal fracture needing surgery? Sounds like domestic violence to me. Was she dumped in the marsh? Is there another crime scene, also waiting to be found? Without her name, it's impossible to know. The clothing found with her adds another layer, a men's style t-shirt, raising questions about who she may have been with. Was it her shirt or someone else's? As a baby of the 1980s, I personally would wear that shirt. My thoughts return to the possibility it was a crime of opportunity. She may have been passing through, hitchhiking, traveling, or moving between places at a time when communication was limited. Is someone still looking for her? Are they wondering what happened to their loved one? And despite everything we know, there is still so much we don't. Help get this across the world. We see these cases solved all the time. We need a name, or she'll get no justice. Be a part of that. Durham Regional Police haven't given up, and neither will I. I have reached out to the Durham Regional Police and will post an update if anything new about the case arises. Until she gets her name back, the case remains open and her killer might still be out there. This is presumed dead, and I'll see you on the next case.